Let's take a look at how to differentiate this function. Before I take a derivative, what I want to do is to break it apart a little bit, and in particular this sine cubed, or if you have a sine squared, works the same way. This means to square the whole sine function, or in this case cube the whole sine function. So I'm going to rewrite this with parentheses instead. I'm going to take my sine function with the negative 5x to the fourth inside. I'm going to raise that whole sine function to the third power. And this is just rewriting that shorthand. Now when I go to differentiate this, I'm looking for an inside and an outside function. And I can see 10 times stuff cubed is my outside function, and the whole trig function is the inside. So when we go to differentiate, we're going to use the chain rule. So I have 10, that's a constant multiple, so it hangs out. When I differentiate stuff to the third, I get 3 times that inside stuff squared. The inside stuff stays the same. And then I multiply by the derivative of that inside stuff. Okay. So I'm not done yet, so I'm going to keep going, but I'm only going to do what my directions tell me to do. And here I've written, take the derivative of this other stuff. So the rest of it is already done. I can clean up a little bit. 10 times 3, I'll just write as 30. So I'm just going to rewrite this stuff. And now I'm going to differentiate sine of negative 5x to the fourth. Now my inside function is negative 5x to the fourth. My outside function is the sine function. The derivative of sine of stuff is cosine of stuff. The inside stays the same, and I multiply by the derivative of the inside. Okay. This derivative of the inside is something we can just work out now with a power rule. So, writing it down one last time. None of this changes because I'm already done differentiating it. What I still need to differentiate is negative 5x to the fourth, and I'm going to use the power rule, so the 4 comes down, so we'll have negative 20x to the third. Okay, so if I wanted to clean this up, if I wanted to make it look like a nice book answer, because I have these multiplied terms, I could take 30 times negative 20 and combine them to get negative 600x cubed. I could rewrite the sine function now using the shorthand notation. Sine squared negative 5x to the fourth, and then cosine negative 5x to